Good morning or good evening, everyone. Today we are back in projects and oxygen not included. It is day 32 in the Festering Cantaloupe, and I have an idea of how we can possibly make this work. Whether it actually does and we don't kill everyone is a whole nother story. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, so first plan. We're going to take down all these cyborg stations because we really don't need them right now. We do need the electrolyzers though. thinking at least 3 for now. So we're going to need plumbing for that. Off of our clean water pipe. We are going to need power for that, which is probably going to strain our... Ooh, wait, did I have something here marked for deconstruction? I do. Alright, so the plan is to get these up and running. Put this at a higher priority so we can actually have a stable set of power. Because I believe we should have... Yeah, we have 25 tons of peat. So there's no reason we shouldn't be having power. And then... the plan will be to dig down and try and get to this geyser here with a desalinator. So, let's fire it up. Actually, we need to prioritize 9, all that. So once those electrolyzers get online, it'll push all the hydrogen up here and all the oxygen down, in theory. The only problem is we need it made ASAP. But luckily we got the veggie poppers going, so hopefully we can make it through. We're down to 9% breathability. This can go south at any moment. Breathability's going back up. Okay. Alright. And we have oxygen. And hydrogen. Mainly oxygen. Let's get that cut out this way. The hydrogen can flow to where it needs to flow. That should push down all the carbon dioxide. Oh yeah, how I researched desalination. Oil refinery. Where's that at? That is under liquids. Yes, I do have the water sieve. I am gonna need insulated pipes because that's gonna be cold water coming back up. But then I'm gonna need gas. This is a temporary fix. Oh, right. I gotta... Okay. The real fix is gonna be when we have to dig down into here. Connect up to this. And then hopefully catch some pacus and jawbos, so this way we have fish. This is going to be dangerous though because it's part of the carbon pit. Breathability is at 87%. Yay! They can kind of breathe. Still a lot of hydrogen up there. Yeah, gas exchange is happening there. Everything is slowly filtering up. Okay. Alright. Okay. How do I want to do this, though? We definitely need a water sieve at least to get the poop water fixed. This can get deconstructed. This I have no use for now. So I don't know. I don't have any of that. So. Alright. What's the roulette gonna be? We are not getting another robot right now. Farming operator. Can't. It's fine. You can be an operator. Skills. Camilla. Yeah, because we need the electrical engineer at some point. CEO actually has finally become happy, so we can level up his research. And we can give him critter ratching. Yay. Now Alexis can play with the critters. Okay. Which means I can probably get one of these guys in here to improve harvesting. I think. I mean, he's gonna eat some of these, but that's fine. Gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this though. Alright. First things first, I have to ladder down through. I want 2 blocks of protection. Then dig. shit, that's granite. We need to wait for someone to get super hard digging. Well, that plan's out for now. What we need now is the water sieve, which I can put right here. So we need to start recovering water. Plumbing, I'm going to need a liquid pump down here. Right. Okay. Yeah. So we're getting low on water, just in general. Because those burn through a lot of water. Let's get the plumbing set up. Then I need a bridge. Like that. Liquid pipe. Okay, and then turnpipe. Bridge. And a vent. Okay. Not plumbing, I need refinement. Water sieve. Okay. Excellent. Okay, I did plan that correctly, I think. We'll find out. And then I think I'm pretty sure I need power for it too. I do. Not like there's a lot of power going around, but, you know, something's better than nothing. Gas. You know, we're slowly getting there. And slowly filtering out. We still have some stinky gas coming up. I have not researched that yet. Okay. Do I have... Are we still researching? No, we got all that. Okay. Now I need... decontamination first. Maybe we can get some good resources out of it. mop the gunk up at the very least. This way we don't accidentally pull it into the water sieve and damage it. Right, those are harvestable. How much sand do we have? Sand. Not much. Okay. Raw material, shale, sure. Let's get like 50. I want to use up all my resources, but we need sand as a filtration medium anyways. Let's kick off mush bars for a bit. These kicked up a little higher because they're the only thing that's removing the carbon from the air. These aren't maintained, then we're even in worse, because then we'll be utterly destroyed by carbon. Okay, how's that coming along? Power lines. Oh shit, I never set up power lines for there. Could use a doctor. At some point. Right now they're just gonna do whatever they can. Igneous bleach stone, that's still granite, right? Yeah. Wasn't for the layer of granite. And that's salt, that's granite, salt, salt, sand. That might actually be a better plan. Connect our wastewater with the salt geyser. And then we could put a desalinator up here. So everything goes through the desalinate. We could filter out anything that needs to go be desalinated. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. Because it just leaks the water on the floor, giving them soggy feet debuff. Dr. Jane. Ruby can go to improve farming. CO can do astronomical research because he has a good morale. Who is digging though? Stellaxis? No. Okay. I have no one that's able to dig. Got it. That's right, because they kept dying on me. That is a priority 7. Fuel threshold, I'm going to kick up to 75. So, that we can all dig through. This we can ladder through. No, this we can ladder through. And then that's sand, that's granite. So we're gonna need a ladder all the way down to here if I'm gonna do that. Ladder. So the final pump's gonna go right there. Okay, that's working. Okay, we started recycling water. For the meantime, we'll just throw a manual airlock there to prevent them from us losing all this water for now. Until I can get the refinement. Where's a... Do I not have the desalinator? I do not. Okay. Right. What are you working on right now? Nothing. Excellent. Okay. So we have deodorizer. Put it right there. There and there. Yeah, my power's absolutely shot. I understand that. But we can get deodorizers, then we won't have yucky lungs. If we don't have yucky lungs, then it's something. I should probably put an airflow tile right there. So this way they can breathe. Breathing's kind of important. Oh, there's granite there? Oh, of course there's granite there. That's fine. We need other stuff first. Okay. Desalinator. Check. Big piece of machinery. And then I need plumbing, liquid filter. So it's not brine, it's gonna come out there and then over. If it is, no, other way around. Plumbing. If it is polluted water, then it's gonna come out and over. If it's not, then it's gonna go through here, and then it's going to connect up there. Of course, it needs power. Just make another peat moss burner just for that. Oh wait, we have enough for... Shit, I didn't research smart batteries yet. That would probably... Smart batteries are... No, I did. Well, we need the hydrogen generator, the power station. What's that? Battery module. Yeah. Because at some point I gotta redo all this, and so... What are they mopping up? Gunk? Where did that come from? Okay. Kibo, you're getting print 3. Because you died 3 times, you get a red shirt. Oh shit, that needs power too. Everything needs power. I'm gonna have to turn this whole area over here into a power station or something soon. Because we're gonna start blowing wires left and right any second now. Now I get a powering by. A tutorial on bionics. Why are you guys up there? Why? Oh, that's... Max gas pressure. Okay. Alright, so... Alright. Okay. Alright, so I have my transformers. Okay. I can build my power station now. Okay, so... Let's start with... actually... did they not research... Well, first things first, I need to get a smart battery in place. And then automation lines. This way I don't burn through everything too fast. It's less than 5 and less than 95. Which always seems to be the sweet spot for batteries. Shut off the generators. Do I need that right away? No, because that's high voltage wires. I need gas storage. Where am I going to put that? Just, composter's going to have to get moved. Refinery, composter, go right there. Okay, so as soon as research is done on that, is our operator. Everyone has their happy hats on, and I actually need to set priorities for Camilla is going to be prioritizing operating, Jean is going to prioritize medicine whenever possible, you're going to prioritize digging. Okay. This is gonna suck for them. Oh, there is some seacomb. Oh. Are running really low on water, though. I need that gunk out of there. Or Kibo's in the bottom of the water pit. Kibo 1. Right, because it's... yeah, it's bypassing clean water through. Oh shit, I forgot to deconstruct that. Hopefully that gunk didn't get up into the system, did it? It did. God damn it. Empty that pipe. Luckily we have someone with plumbing, so we can do that. Water's flowing back to normal, so I can cancel those now. Now I need that one emptied. Okay. Oh shit, there's gunk. Um, deconstruct all this piping here and this here. Okay. I'll take the seeds right now. I'm barely keeping everyone happy. And alive. Okay. I could use it. If we had the power, I could use... Okay. Once we have tanks, then we'll be able to start building out the power station. Okay. Alright, we're in there. Surprised they're not getting hype. Okay, that's actually pretty warm. I thought it was a cold. Which one was it? Oh no, it's a cold chlorine gas vent that we found. For some reason I thought this was a cold saltwater salt water. Okay. More from the desalinator, we get table salts, we can do meals better. If I ever decide to build a kitchen, so much to do, not enough time to do anything. Alright, if I put a door on here, that'll make that a bathroom, which will make them a little bit happier. Can do water weeds now. How close are they to getting that done? The hell are you? A spigot seal. Produces ethanol. There's magma right there. What is all this? Rust and uranium. Oh, joy. Okay. We're finding all the stress-inducing materials. This needs to get dug out. This is where I usually lose dupes because I need them to prioritize getting shit done. Oh shit, I forgot to run power. Oh god, of course I forgot to run the power. Because we run out of water, we stop producing oxygen, we stop cleansing the carbon, we dead without water. Okay. Research is done. Research is done. Okay. Give it one space. No, I need... where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ventilation. Gas filter. And... Right, so that's gonna go there. Let's pause this so I don't screw this up. Start with one tank. Ventilation, gas pump. It's hydrogen there. If it's not there, that's gonna need power as well. God. I'm definitely gonna blow a wire soon if I'm not careful. Ventilation, gas pipe. I need the pump to come from... right about there. Because I'm going to seal off that as soon as it's built. So I need power coming down. So I can turn all this into a vacuum. At least temporarily. Okay. See how this goes. Keep an eye down here to make sure no one dies. Okay, these jawbones. What is their database description? Livable range, huge, 100 life cycles, crowded in a room, has less than 12 spaces for each critter. Right. Okay, so they eat one per cycle. Or 100 kilograms of pacu fillet. But they produce 1,200. Is there... Okay. Okay, salination is being produced, right, okay. We're over 100,000, so we could bring someone else in. But there's no one we need. Oh, right. I need to set this to unbreathable hydrogen gas. How bad is that? Okay. So the asteroid's gonna pop a hole right up there. Okay. So we might actually survive the meteor impact. Might is the key word here. You know what? You have... Oh, right. Forever and 50. I forgot about that. You know what? Let's do 10. Now that we have salt, that's fine. That actually needs to be on tiles. Okay, so now we have gas storing up, so we can seal this off now. Cut that into a vacuum. Okay, now I need to get power. This is going to be a power station, so I need at least 2 of these on airflow. Cancel you. And we are probably going to need at least 2, yeah, 3 total. Ventilation, gas pipes. Okay. So I'm gonna need a ladder somewhere here, and then let's plan out what we need. Power. I need transformer. I'm gonna need, I think, 4 for now. I'm gonna need a heavy watt junction plate. God damn it. Wrong thing. Power. Heavy watt junction plate. Heavy watt wire. And then heavy what junction plate here. Swatch over heavy wire there. Because I'm going to disconnect all these systems from it eventually. So then I'm going to need tile. Just use airflow because I want to. So I could put in a 5th one later. Then I need another smart battery here. So this way I can have these automated. Right. So I need a ladder at the very least here. Ah. And dig here. And then I'm gonna have to rewire the whole entire base. And I wish I was joking about that. But I'm literally gonna have to rewire everything. So we are actually probably gonna need more nickel. Until we have better refinement, so... I keep forgetting I can type it in. Okay, that's slowly becoming a vacuum. Pressure's building up here. We have 80% breathability, which is good. I'm gonna have to cleanse the air up here as well. So. Alright, the pressure's keeping everything down at the very least. Okay, so... Alright, that's working itself out. Okay. Water is still in bad shape, though. But I see sparkle streaks, which make everyone more productive. don't know what's producing that polluted water, but... yeah, overload damage. I knew that was going to happen. You know what? Just gonna put a ladder there. Make everything easier on everyone. What are we waiting on in these? Nickel ore. Okay. I do still have nickel ore, right? Yeah, I have 7 tons of it. Okay. They're just taking their sweet time to do it. But that's fine, because this is slowly turning into a vacuum, because it's down to grams. That still has a lot, so it's going to suck all this down. Equalize pressure. And we'll take the algae. Actually, you know what? I really should just get... Alright. Room overlay. Barracks is... what? 64 tiles. Then I need to, you know, I can quarantine that off with the pneumatic door, so that's a research lab. How's this thing coming along? That's getting overload damage as well. Okay. So, alright, I have power coming in from there, so... You know what, I need to prioritize those. And that. So this way I can turn these off. Okay. So. Wiring overlay. Okay. So each one of those can output 1,000. So you are going to come straight out. You're going to come down and out. You are going to come down and out. And you are going to come down and out. Oh no. No. That's right. In case I need a fifth one, I need these all to come down. I need these all to come down. 1, 2. Okay. So you at the end are going to be 4, 6. Yeah. Okay. And then that's 2, 5, 6, 50. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so then deconstruct that, that. That's not using power. Alright, this line is 360, 900. That's a whole station in itself. Okay. Yay. Um, I can disconnect it there. Okay, I'm definitely gonna need another transformer. Okay, so this is gonna come across and power the kitchen. So, deconstruct that, that, that's 60, 300. Yeah, that should be able to cover everything for now. Avoided any feedback loops. I might need... that. Seal that with tile just in case. I'm not going through dirt anywhere. Okay. Yeah. Oh, right. Priority 9. All this. So power's going to go down for a little bit, but it should be back up and running very quickly. Now we're looking on water in the tanks. We still have water coming up, even though that's out of power right now. Deconstruct those wires there. That wire there. Because those are all interconnected. Right. I'm gonna leave the peat generators for emergency oh shit backup. Why did it say it's... Oh right, because I haven't plugged anything into it. Right. Okay. Research station's up and running, so that means manual generator could be deconstructed. Yeah, I know you're going to be suffocating for a hot minute while everything charges up. Right, I gotta set this to 15 and this to 5. So this way the peat generators only kick on if there's no hydrogen. Tell me that's not unreachable. That's what I was afraid of. How are we doing on water? Water is back online. Yes. Okay, that's pipe blocked because you did not get connected up for some reason. Okay. That's fine. And you did not get connected up. I knew there was going to be a couple of minor hiccups in this. It's fine that you're depowered. I have no one to actually run you. You're running, you're running, you're running. So, yeah. Okay. Base is slowly filling back up. Oxygen, water. Might turn that into a dining room, which is under medical? No, furniture. Mess tables. I'm out of ore. Okay. Damn. Well, there's some nickel right there. Tighter, narcolepsy, suit wearing, immune, decreased germ resistance. Yeah. Can't believe I ran out of metal, of all things. yeah. I should probably dig the bathrooms so they actually count as a bathroom and I can get showers in. Build tile over the top. Medical. Well, one shower's better than no showers. You know what? We can just tile this to the edge. This to the edge. Dig all this out. Oh no, this needs to be right. Bathroom is only... Where is it? Latrine is 64. Right, I need to put double door there, then the showers. Because then, mess hall, barracks, that'll be a washroom. They'll get morale bonuses. Furniture can... I'm waiting for more ore. Guess it's time to expand the water tank. Okay, you are totally full now, so you can actually get all the... No, I don't have the automation I need for that. Shit. Not gate. Dig. This out for a little more. This out for a little bit more. Okay, they have the table salt. Actually dig this back a little bit to make my hydrogen pump. Do it right there. Okay. And then I gotta remember how to do the automation gates. Producing sand. It's already produced on the nickel. I'm gonna need more nickel for automation. Oh. How are we doing on nickel though? 6 tons. Okay. Hey, Telexis, how's it going? Yes, I will stretch. Somehow I brought this colony back from the brink of nothingness. I'm not sure how, but I did. Okay. I'm just waiting for some research so I can make a let's see now. Ventilation, gas pump. I need 2 pumps there. Gas pipes coming down. And out. I need power. Then I'm gonna bridge that because I wanted this to be on a separate system. Yeah, so I want these doors to be powered. So this way it works the most efficient it can. No, I didn't. I've been really focused. um, but yes, I should take a break, and we will. All right. Let me just make sure I didn't forget to get anything kicked off. Cancel that. Right. This is slowly becoming a vacuum, so I can actually before I forget. I can just deconstruct that wire. That'll be fine. That's mop. Damn it. But what we gotten done so far, we got our salination station. We got our water sieve. Slowly building up everything else. We cracked into this, so this way we have a saltwater geyser we can get constant water from. We're barely keeping up with it though. But yeah, that's where we're at. So we're going to take a short break, and we will be right back. And we're back. So, let's see. What do we get for a dupe? Researcher. I'll take the random seeds for 500, Bob. And we have... Oh shit, I forgot to adjust people's priorities. I forget what she's good at. Skills. Okay. Catalina is operating. Okay. Catalina is not assigned to anything. She likes researching, so that's not a bad thing, considering how many research stations you eventually end up with. Okay, let's give her the fancy hat. Kibo 3. We need super hard digging so we can get abyssalite. Oh. I didn't realize we need blast shot making. The ability pyrotechnics to make blast shot. Give you improved carrying. Jean will up your bedside manner. Mama Panda is going to improve carrying. Twice. Ruby is going to get into ranching. Co is going to max out all the sciences. And Telexis, you're able to ranch critters. Which I haven't gotten that far to actually build a farm for critters. We did get a power station up and running. Did I not connect the pipe? I did not connect the pipe. Okay. So at the very least we can start pulling from this upper atmosphere of hydrogen. Before I seal it off and turn it into a psychosis room. Yeah, Beast Pimp Telexis. Wait, why is that not how? Oh shit! Did I forget to connect the research room up? No, because when I just deleted the beds, I deleted the wiring for it. Jesus. Yeah. I mean, when am I not a silly noodle? I'm wondering why it's taking so long for them to get the, whatchamacallit, the next level of automation done, and it's because I tore down the power in the research room. Actually, you know what? I do need to repipe some ventilation, though. Gas bridge. Flip that around. I need to turn that into a tile, so we don't lose our bonus for having a bathroom. Let's throw 2 vents in here. That can actually be torn up now. Oh. Can I put more mess tables in? I can. But our food is staying over 100,000 right now, which is important. These are probably, yeah, they're at max gas pressure. That's why I need to get the research done so I can do this, so I can turn this into a lock chamber. Or a vacuum chamber, I should say. Angle. Actually, I should probably do that while I'm in here. I also need to turn these all into tiles so I can get the resources back, because I'm running low on metal. Okay. Research is done. So now I gotta plan this automation of knot gates very, very carefully. So if I remember right, it's this, this, that's gotta go the other way. No. Right? Oh, I made them high, so I'm not thinking properly. Okay, so one's gotta go down, one's gotta go across, and this one needs to go down. And then I need one looping back through the system, right? Let's plan the wiring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this one has to go, yeah, this one's got to be a NOT gate there so that it can come back this way. Oh. Then I can move all these electrolyzers up to the top here. And then I'm going to have to put gas pipes in here. So this way the farm stays pressurized with something they can breathe. Construct this little section there. Time to see if I remember how to do a vacuum pump with mechanical doors and NOT gates. Okay. I screwed something up. Was I supposed to have a double NOT gate? Oh, that might have been it. Yeah, I think it's supposed to have a double NOT gate. Okay. Automation, deconstruct. you. And then you. And then when I connect them after they're built, deconstruct that. It should cycle them. Unless I flipped one of these around wrong and then... That's always a thing. We're 100% breathable. Yay! Okay. Automation. If I connect these two, it should cycle. Take the mushrooms for now. Still pulling down micrograms. Yes. Okay. I think that's working properly. Now I just gotta seal this room off. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. You see how the gas is slowly moving into there? Actually. I need to get these to actually cycle properly. Okay. Oh no, it's a timer at the end, right? Is that what it was? Research. Only lets green signal through if the input is read green for longer than the selected filter time. Is that it? Filter gate? Yes, that's what it was. It was a filter gate at the end. Not a not gate. Deconstruct that. It's a filter gate with like a 1 second delay. Okay, they're happily eating. Great. I'm out of nickel ore again. Yay, we can build again because I got nickel. Alright, I should probably throw an air mesh tile here with a... where's it? Binary. No. Oxygen? Yeah. With another deodorizer connected up to... we're barely using any power on this line section. Or it's because we have not enough hydrogen. Just so that if any polluted comes up, it's instantly outed. Ooh, I should probably tile off the kitchen, but I can't because I put heavy watt power in there. Shit. Joint plate. Can't do that until that's taken out. So I need to try and limit the carbon dioxide that's actually staying in the kitchen. Okay. Batteries are holding up. We have enough beds. Dining room tables. Actually, did that count as mess hall? Yes. Okay. And that's counting as a laboratory. Even better. This is probably too big to count as a farm. I have the stress down, they're breathing, they're kind of functioning. That water is concerning though. Is there an easy source of plain water that I can get? It's not much water, but it's water. That's brine. That's brine. We'll go with the confetti suit. And I'm actually going to give it to Kibo, to Lexus here. Because I can. Yeah, we're suffering power shortages all over the place. We got the water dripping in. You know, it's a good thing I left the peat generators attached, because we're suffering horribly when it comes to hydrogen. So now that that's done, I can start putting... I have 3 there. I need 4 or 5 here. Deconstruct them. Power wires. Okay. So that is connected to that. That's connected to that. So maybe I can connect it to... Okay, then I need plumbing. Okay. Alright, research is done, so now I need the... No, it was a No. Yeah, it was a buffer gate. It is a buffer gate. That's what it is. Okay. Because once I get this set up properly, then I believe it's a 1-second timer I need to have on it. Check automation. Okay, how did I fuck this up? Oh, I don't think that was supposed to be an out gate. Right. So then there's no green signal. Watch the automation. Slow it down. Oh, wait. I think I screwed that all up. I think it was... Yeah. I remember... I think it's supposed to be all buffer gates, and then a not gate. God damn it. Um... That's fine. I can start rebuilding. So the not gate goes here. Then it's a buffer gate. And a buffer gate, then a buffer gate. Because there's two on top. Because this one is going to go here. That one's going to go there. That one's going to go there. Yeah. So this is going to go there to there. Oh, I think I screwed this up again. Yeah, because I need the buffer gate here. Okay, hold on. I can just shift things over. Cancel deconstruct that. Just need the automation wire deconstructed there. And then I'll let that go for a second. Okay. Automation wire from the NOT gate into the first buffer up to that one. Then this comes down over up. This one comes down there. try that. Let's see if it goes in sequence now. Everything's hooked up. No. No, it's not right. Okay. It's getting there. This needs to go. God damn it. This needs to come here. And that needs to be down to like a 1 second. 1 second. That needs to be a 1 second. Okay, that's working perfectly fine now. Now I can seal this all up. Okay. Doesn't need to be down to a half second. Yeah, that's open for far too long. It's this one. Oh, no wonder that's set to 5 seconds. Yeah. So. I think that needs to come down to 0.1, 0.5. How's ventilation looking? Getting a little bit of a hold up, but even if the power goes out, that door is just going to move a little slower. It's still going to suck in the air and pressurize this area here. So actually, you know what? We can deconstruct that. That'll save power from this pump that we'll eventually turn back on later. Oh, what do we got? Ticking dick. I'll take the egg. Maybe in the future we'll take like every dupe challenge. You are waiting. Great. Somehow you got gunk in the pipe again. I thought I cleaned all the gunk out. Okay. You know, I actually think we can deconstruct most of our algae for now. Mainly because it's using up a lot of water. In worst case scenario, we put a carbon skimmer down here. That is still sucking down a lot of that. What is this? That's algae. Okay. You produce algae if you're given bog jelly. Okay. Maybe this is a good time to start farming. Or ranching, I should say. Do I have the ranching stuff done yet? No. So I had higher priorities of trying to survive. Okay. First things first, I'm gonna need to get a door down. And definitely some floor tiles. Just because that backside's not complete. This is where we can get the ranching bonus. Hey, CEO, how's it going? Somehow I brought us back from the brink of destruction. Not exactly sure how, but we did. And because I did that, I'm actually going to have to put in more airflow tiles. Thank you guys for proving me wrong that you can actually not do things. It happens. It happens. Alright, we got ranching working on. We're suffering power. I think I gotta turn that automation down even further. It's CEO. Wait, let me see if I can find you real fast. Where are you? There you are, CEO. In your green jammies. What do you mean? There you are, CEO. Green dino jammies. Because I could. Oh, I gotta make some recreation for these guys at some point. See? Follow cam. The follow cam is so janky. But you get a morality boost, I think, from being watched. Yeah, center of attention. I need to get power more stable. one of those not 0.5? Oh, that one. That's... For some reason these didn't take the command. Aw, thank you for the hug, CO. Yeah, I think I gotta bring... maybe not. I'm just constantly suffering with power issues right now. Yes, I will hydrate. Overpressurized. Yeah. And that was stretch. I might just need to get a carbon scrubber going. Shit. Ventilation. Did I research carbon scrubber yet? I could have sworn I did. Yeah, carbon skimmer. Liquid bridge. Then we need to figure out what power line actually... Okay, this power line actually looks like it's running... Right? Yeah. That one has room on it. That one has room on it. That's barely using anything now. That is a little overboard because of research. So you know what? Let's disconnect that from research and connect it to that one. This way the lab doesn't run out of power. In theory. I need to find another clean water source. There doesn't seem to be one near me. That's all, because everything needs to get filtered at least once. Because it's either polluted or it's salt water. I mean, this is all ice, but it's also covered in uranium. Right? That's all radioactive ice? Yep, that's all radioactive ice. Okay. What do I need? Algae, I guess. No one's stressed, but people are idle. Just because I need to wait for research to finish up. Aww. I hope you feel better, Alexis. Oh, research is done. Okay. Finally, research is done. Food. I need critter feeder. Critter drop off. Open that just so we can capture you, and storage bin. That's all of them, right? Just 3? I have roaming around my base right now. Alright. You are gonna go critter eggs at max. All standard, all non-standard, right? This is going to get, what are these guys again? Lums? You're only going to keep 100 kilograms in there at any given time. Okay. Research. Might as well do all that. I forget if pokes can actually be... Right. Why are you eating? Oh, no, it's fine. Wrangle. wrangle. I could put them someplace else. Could put them down here in the farm. And then try and capture the birdies. But the birdies need the dartles. What do these guys need? Dewdrips. Dewdrips need what? They need brine ice as a fertilizer. Yeah. That's gonna be an interesting way to build up. Oh, we got a dartle in here anyways. Right, I need to make... Oh, what is it? Entertainment... Water cooler. And then... I don't have any of the required stuff for that. But they got the water cooler at the very least. It's fine. Actually, does this... Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. I hate you guys. So now I'm gonna have to power the fridge. Aren't I? You guys... How much power? Oh, this is still low voltage. Maybe now things won't go rotting. There's a lot of brine ice around. Don't know how I keep that thing alive. Yeah. Irrigation stored. What the hell? Did it get too much water for some reason? Or is there still gunk in there? There's probably still gunk in there. Batteries, food is good. No stress, thank goodness. Some of my crops are absolute shit because they gotta get fertilized. I might just have to replant that one. I think something's just wrong with it. It got broken somehow. Yeah, I think it just got broken somehow. 7 plant. Yeah, because I dug it up, of course. What do we got? Rust, millaments. I have enough idle dupes right now. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with them. You know what? I thought of a horrific idea. We'll make them run on a treadmill. Then we eventually have to explore up. which means breaking our vacuum seal. I wonder if it's just going to replace all this, or is it going to... I don't know. That's right. Have pleasant chit chat in the slaving area. Trying to. Could go up here. Capture some birdies. I'm probably gonna need Weezeworts in there. Because I'm gonna need Dewdrip. Dewdrip is gonna need the brine ice. These guys. Died is Dewdrip. Well, we're gonna have to figure out how to pop a meteor later, next time. So, this is where we're gonna call it here for tonight. Let's see who's on, who can we raid, who's gonna be the bean of the day. Oh. No. We found a crim. So, I hope everyone had a good morning or a good evening with me, and I'll catch everyone next time.